We've got identical red diamonds over here, so the ball starts here. We've done this in training.
Chicas! How did you do it, babe?
It's a cold day up here in Middlesbrough. A difficult game?
Yeah, very difficult. It was very sloppy from both sides, I think. It wasn't the best football was played, but at the end of the day, you took your chances and we didn't. You know, you had that fight in you to keep going till the end. Obviously, we were only 1-0 down until the last 10-15 minutes, and then you just took advantage of us going forward and pushing on. And we got really sloppy at the back, and the defence let us down. It was a little bit disappointing from some of the players. I mean, a lot of our younger players still have a lot of confidence to grow in them.
Yeah.
You know, some of the older players should have stepped up today and made sure that we could have, you know, at least pulled a goal back to get a draw. But yeah, other than that, it was, as I said, it was a very sloppy game and it was quite hard and painful to watch.
Come across!
It didn't seem as though you were going to score today.
No, our midfield seemed to go missing quite a lot of the game. We do play with the three in the midfield and it just didn't seem to work today. And obviously that affected us going forward, as we usually have one attacking midfielder who's pushing up behind the forward. And obviously with our lone striker, we need to find that striker you can get the ball up to and can put it in the back of the net, and we didn't have that today. At the minute we're having a bit of a difficult season. We haven't started off the best. We do have a lot of injuries out. I think there's 5 girls waiting for operations on the knees, and there's a couple of other players out injured, so I think once some experienced players come back it will be a lot different. And obviously we've got, I think there's around 9 kids, 16 to 18 in the team.
It's good for the future though.
It is brilliant for the future, but I think they need a few more experienced players behind them in the team to help them push on forward and, you know, improve. We've seen a dramatic improvement since pre-season with them, and they just need to continue to go, and I think next season will be the really season where we see the difference.
What happened in the Wrens game then?
I think again it was a lack of concentration from our side. I know that Blackpool are a very experienced side and they have a lot of players that have been there for a lot of years. They've played together for a while, and once you have them experienced players playing together for that amount of time, you know, you are going to push on and win. I know that they have a very good striker up front who will just, you know, she gets the ball at feet and she'll turn and shoot and she can score.
Thank you very much for the interview and all the best for the season.
Thank you, you too.
And we'll see you down at our place.
Yeah.
A disappointing result for you today then?
Yeah, it wasn't the best performance, to be fair. I think that a combination of having quite a lot of youngsters in, a lot of our senior players being injured, it's made quite a big difference, and when we can get those players back fit, I think there'll be a big change for the second half of the season, and we just need to sort of wait for that to happen, I think.
I was impressed with the first half, with the pressure moving forward as a unit and filling midfield and playing the ball, but it didn't seem very much up front.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the areas where we've had a long-term injury. So our sort of main centre forward has been out. She's going to be out for the full season. So again, it's going to take a bit of time to find someone to be able to sort of fill the boots, if you like. Yeah. And again, it's sort of the span of the teams where we've been hit, and that obviously makes a big difference. I think the 2 centre-backs, Anna Birtwhistle and Claire Helm, were fantastic all game, and I think they made a massive difference. And same with Kate Kinlan when we moved to sort of 3 at the back. I thought them 3 were really solid, and I just think that we sort of left them a little bit open too much. And I think I'd probably say more of the midfield need to step up and sort of do a bit more work to support them defensively. And I think we got caught, we were trying to overcommit to obviously chase the result. That resulted in obviously leaving us open at the back.
And your strikers towards the end need a bit of shooting practice, don't they? You had some opportunities, but...
Yeah, I mean, we create a lot of chances. We tend in most games to actually be the ones on top possession-wise, but we don't seem to be able to put it in the back of the net. that's been the story of the whole season, really. And then we tend to get punished at the other end when we make a mistake, and where it's at our end we don't tend to actually punish the opposition. So it's a massive area for us to work on, and something that we'll be looking to do for the next game.
What is the next game then?
We've got York City in the County Cup, which is normally the final, so it'll be interesting because they won it last year, so we've got a bit of...
Good luck for that.
Thank you.
And what happens in the league now?
I can't remember who it is that we've got next in the league, but we just got to know that we've obviously got to learn the lessons and actually put them in practice rather than sort of just talking it all the time and not actually doing it on the pitch. Right. So,
Sammie, thank you very much, and good luck, and we'll see you in Morecambe soon, eh?
Yes, you will do.
I have the manager and the coach here today. Gentlemen, how do we get on today?
Alright, solid performance second half particularly. First half, not so. Dodgy. Gave the ball away cheap, didn't work hard enough, weren't talking enough, weren't winning challenges, weren't winning headers. Second half, much better. But that's what we said at half time, and that's what half time talks are about. You need to have a chat, re-establish where you are, and I think it came round a little bit. Second half, it was much better.
Thank you. And Matt?
I agree with what Nick says, yeah. The first half wasn't particularly brilliant, but the second half was a lot better. We dug in deep, and at times when we got after the first goal, we played some really good football.
Yeah, and what about the introduction of Megan Doherty in the second half?
Yeah, she scored a goal. That's what Megan does, isn't it? She got one chance, scored a goal, and
she only scored one though.
Yeah, well, she had,
disappointing.
Well, she's there. She did her job. It's good to have her back. Good to have her back.
All right, thank you very much.
I thought in the second half Hannah Palin was absolutely outstanding. The way she grafted in and worked hard was absolutely brilliant. It was a captain's performance. Jo Norris looked pretty solid at the back, I thought. Up front, Georgia again worked hard. Again, there's aspects to work on with her, but it'll come in time.
Jade, I thought Jade had a cracking game until... What happened to Jade then about her injury?
She took a knock on her ankle into the, when was it, near half time. She tried to soldier on, but unfortunately it wasn't to be today, but she'll be back next week, I imagine. She's stubborn like that.
Jade, how are you feeling?
Fine, it's sore, but I'll be fine next week.
And how did you see the game from your point of view?
It wasn't our normal game. We was very rushy. Rather than playing our own game, we was playing to them a little bit. But towards the end, our fitness kind of stood out from them.
Bounce it up, Hales is there. Track him in now. Recovery runs. Becky, dig deep. Oh, what a save.
It was a good result for us today then, Hannah.
Yeah, it was. Obviously, away from home, quite a bit trek. Always good to get a win away from home. Second half, thought we were much better. We settled down a little bit, especially kind of the last 20 minutes. We were really on top.
They pressed a lot in the first half, and they seemed very good in midfield, but nothing up front.
Yeah, they kind of, I think, yeah, they were okay. They did put a lot of pressure on us. We kind of seemed to do it again, win the ball back, and kind of we weren't clearing it properly, so the pressure was coming like straight back all the time. But they had good kind of bit of a triangle going in the middle, but yeah, there was no kind of outlet up top. I mean, even out wide, didn't worry us too much. Quite a scrappy first half. I don't think either team played too well first half. Obviously, we got the goal from Georgia pressing high up top, and then she got a good finish. And we kind of had a good 15-minute spell first half. When we were doing that, we were pushing together and we were putting them under pressure, and they made mistakes.
It was nice to see Megan come on.
Yeah, obviously Megan's always a good player to have on the pitch. We've obviously missed her. Yeah, she come on and scored a goal. I don't know how her injury is.
Yeah, she only scored one though.
Yeah, she only scored one, but it wasn't just about that goal. She held it up well. She obviously she puts pressure on up top. She knows what she's doing up there because she's an out-and-out striker. So you see Megan coming on the pitch, whether she's injured or not, whether she's got one leg or not, you know that something is going to happen if you play that. Obviously Becky played a good ball through that, 9 times out of 10 she'll finish it, and we obviously got that second goal, and we were, it kept us going.
Oh, go on, Pit. Offload, Layla. Distribute.
your goal was very good as well.
Yeah, I mean, we got a few free kicks. I think their heads went down towards the end. Obviously, we got that second goal, and it was a long way back for him. Jo played a good ball in, which, you know, Jo had a really good game today. Yeah, she just played it over the top and, yeah, just finished it first time.
Okay, thank you very much, Hannah. Enjoy your chips.
Thank you.
Okay.
Shall I want one?
Get out of the dressing room a little bit early.
Come on, Callis, come on, take it.
Callis! Oh, no, never mind.
Not just yet. Yeah, sorry, bud. Come on, thank you very much. I'll, yeah.